We are going to go over
Yeah.
your games. Like I was saying a little bit earlier, I wouldn't say there's one consistent mistake that you're making, but there's lots of places to learn from in these games. So we're just going to do game reviews today.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
wow, this was a while ago. Okay, cool.
Yes, it was. It was,
4 days ago? 5 days
yeah,
ago?
a few days
Yeah,
ago.
somewhere, yeah.
I liked that you spread it out, though. I did like that.
Well, I really do reviews, and like I showed you on the Discord, is I actually just bought Crazy Stones Pro, and so
Uh-huh.
I've been trying to test myself and ranking on that. And
Okay.
so it's been throwing me handicap games, it's been throwing me 15K, 14K, 12K games. So I'm really excited about it. I got a couple games in on a couple days ago, so yep.
S-
Sorry.
So
Mhm.
great job that you ranked up to 12Q. Bummer that you ranked back down to 13Q today, but that's normal. So going back and forth
Oh
like that is really normal.
no! No!
Yeah,
Ah.
playing that guy
Oh,
again hurt
was not
your.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh well.
Yeah. Oh well.
Oh well.
Whatever.
You'll get back up.
Yeah, I know.
You're... All right. Let's see what happened in this game. We are white. We're playing a 14Q,
Mm-hmm.
and this is all fine. Yep, that's fine. Oh, that's a really weird move from black.
Yeah.
So at this point, yeah, let's see what you did. Okay, okay. So you're right to assess that black should have played over there somewhere right away,
Mhm.
but it's a little too early in this game to be thinking quite that way.
Oh, really?
I mean, black is definitely alive in the corner, so you're not going to kill them.
Mm-hmm.
So we need to really still be focusing on what the wider side of the board is.
Okay.
And in this
Bottom.
case, it's the bottom. Yeah,
Yep.
the bottom is the widest side of the board.
Mm. Okay.
Yep. And so, especially since black has this enclosure here, and you really want to stone somewhere in the middle of the bottom side, you
Mm-hmm.
might you might even consider playing a move like this because it's
Mm.
very big for both players.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm.
So your assessment that black should have played on the right side a little bit farther away, that's
Mm-hmm.
correct.
Mm-hmm.
However, you're gonna have a little bit more of an efficient time. Even just enclosing here
Okay.
is gonna be better this early in the game. Yep.
Okay.
I would extend one more up.
Oh, really? Okay.
It's just because this Hane is really painful.
Mm.
So if we extend one more up, then you have this connection to these stones over here, and you can
Okay.
extend. You might be worried about black doing something like this. But again, this early in the game, if you can connect to the top, then just take the big space on the bottom. Yep, yep. But I love that you made a base. So good job on that. Sorry to we're taking it next level, Andy. It's
That's
right.
fine.
It's good that
That's
you made a
fine.
base.
I need to get to SDK.
Okay,
Okay.
cut. Just cut.
Just cut it? Okay.
Cut it. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You want to keep your stones connected and your opponent's stone disconnected. So you're probably worried about something like this. Uh, which is fair. You can worry about that. I think we would have to extend up then. They might connect under. But ultimately, this is fine. Something like this is fine. Just because, again, you have the connection to the triangle stone.
Okay.
And if black does something very DDK like this, then you get a lot by just... Oop, I missed something here. They're going to connect first, right? You get a lot just by pushing it around a little bit.
Hmm.
Hmm. But yeah, making the empty triangle, that hurt my soul a little bit.
Yeah.
Hurt my soul a little bit. Plus, you got
Just
disconnected. Ugh.
uh darn those triangles.
Yeah.
I probably did a whole bunch today too without realizing it.
Okay.
Anyways, keep going.
Yep. Hane here first, I think.
Uh, what did I do?
You did something else. You
Oh,
extended
I
up.
extended. Okay.
So my concern is if black does this, you're gonna have a really hard time connecting
Mm,
to anything.
okay.
Black didn't do that, so you got a little bit lucky. You got the Hane anyway.
Mhm.
This self-peep is a little painful. Okay, and now we have to really evaluate what we want out of the position. You're going for the kill on the right, is that the idea?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, it already has an eye, and it's out. What
In
did you play?
hindsight, I should have just okay, so correct me if I'm wrong. Is my house on fire? And if it's not, what I'm going to say is I should have just Tanuki'd out and grab another side of the board. Big point move kind of thing.
So, knowing what I know about how this game went, I'm tempted to say make the bamboo now.
Okay.
Um, but I personally would probably leave this position
Okay.
and Tanuki to something like this
Okay.
right here.
Because I'm looking at it right now, it's like, well, I'm fighting over like 10 points right here. I could easily just gather 10 points elsewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
They're saying N14. Yeah, N14. Oop, I went a little too
Oh,
far.
oh.
That's okay.
Mm,
Yeah. Like this. This makes sense too. I
mm,
agree.
mm,
It's a nice connection. So if black tries to push through, you have that tiger's mouth.
mhm,
This is a little bit painful this way though, just with the peep. So that's
mm.
why I would say bamboo is just a touch better in this local situation.
Okay.
Yep. But we're going for the kill. Okay. I like the fighting spirit. Uh, now what do we do? Oh, okay. Yeah, you have a cut point now, and it's getting super dangerous. You gotta do something about it. All right, all right, all right. Wider side of the board. Oh, Andy, a
What did I
man
do?
on the
Okay.
edge.
So what did I do? What did I do? Because I thought that was a good move. In my mind, I was like, well, I'm not gonna get cut like so much. Bamboo for sure. Yeah. Okay, fine.
So you have to assess. Like this group has no eyes now,
Hmm.
and you have a major weakness cutting point here.
Mm. Oh, I see it now. I think I see it now.
Okay. So, and I think your opponent could have captured this a little more cleanly. So you Tanuki'd, what did they play? They pushed. So they could capture this a lot more cleanly. I think just this way.
Mm, mm,
'Cause now you just can't get out.
mm.
If they extend. Oh, sorry. Right. Wide. Oh, whoops. Let's go back a second.
I think you have two.
There we go.
There we go.
So if this happens, it's very bad. We cannot get out, right? It's
No.
just dead.
Yeah.
And then if white does this, it's the same. It's the same. It's just very, very dead.
Oh, it's a
So
net. It's a net.
it's a
Oh.
net, yeah. So they could have captured this cleanly. They didn't, so they gave you a chance to live. Okay, and then you Tanuki to get ooh.
I didn't want
Uh
them to. Well, okay, never mind. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, the problem with that is it's Gote, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and so you have the right idea here. That's fine. Your shape is okay for now. But they already have an eye and they're out. So you can't kill the center right group. You just can't. It's over. So you have to just make sure you're alive from this point, and you're doing okay for now.
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't work. So if this triangle stone wasn't here, then double Hane would be okay because it eventually threatens the double Atari, right? So you double Hane when there's a good chance that you can either double Atari or an Atari leads into a capture afterwards.
Okay.
So you Atari one stone and then capture another group of stones. But
Mm,
the Tiger's Mouth is very strong here, so the double Hane doesn't really work very well.
okay.
I love double Hanes, and they basically let you get away with it, but that should not have worked.
Okay, can we go over that double Hane thing? So why, if I was playing against a SDK person, what would they have done when I doubled Hane? You said that it would have not have worked like that. So, well,
Yeah, personally,
well,
I would cut right away,
okay.
and then I have an in to fight here.
Okay. Because
And
when I was reading that, I was like, well, if they cut me, then I still can connect, and my overall groups wouldn't have died right away, kind of thing.
so
At
the
least
problem,
that's uh-huh.
right? The problem in this scenario is they have strength here,
Mm.
and then the stone is super weak.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So you have to envision like after the situation, if white does something fairly normal like this, suddenly black is getting influence in your or black is getting strength in your sphere of influence by attacking these weak white stones.
Mm. Hmm. Okay.
So it's not a direct kill, but the alternative, um, just extending out. Now you have no weaknesses, and you're building up this huge thing here, right?
Okay.
So black is less likely to get a bunch of forcing moves in your sphere of influence.
Mm.
That's my that's how I look at this particular situation.
Okay.
Uh, okay. Hmm. All right, and this was your greedy move.
Yep.
So, yeah, I mean, Black's group is alive on the right. It has two eyes already, and Black's alive in the corner. It has two eyes already. So this is maybe a 1 point move, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and then, yeah,
Yeah.
you have to connect this way.
I learned
Oh,
this afterwards.
you sure did. You sure did. And actually, I
Oh,
think I think they gave you chances. Did they? Yeah, you can still play here.
yeah. I don't think I did. What did I do?
No, you honeyed
Yeah.
the Atari, which is okay. And now what do we do? Oh, no, no, no.
We do a peep.
You jump. You gotta
Oh.
jump this way. See, they're alive. They have an eye here, at least one. They have at least one eye here, and probably an eye in here. So they
Mm,
have three eyes. You're not gonna kill that corner.
mm.
So there's no reason to play endgame before the end of the game in this particular situation. Family sushi, I am 3 dawn on Fox currently. So I'm around probably 1 dawn AGA, I would say, depending on the day. So, yeah. Okay, we did that. Oh, just no.
I thought you would double honey. Oh, okay.
Just extend.
Okay. Okay.
You gotta stay strong. You don't have many liberties here.
Oh, this is where.
Uh,
Oh no, I see it now.
no. So this is wrong too. Just connect, right?
Okay.
Oh no, you can't. You can't just connect, can you? That's why you can't double Hane.
No. Oh.
Extend is so good here. It
I
solves
just.
all your problems.
Oh.
And okay, they gave you a chance to fix it. So this is the move to fix. So black gave you opportunity. Indie is 13Q, 12 or 13Q.
Yeah, I just started.
Yep. Yeah.
I was on 12Q, guys.
So yeah, these extension is good. So they cut here. So just fix it this way
Yeah, I didn't.
because if they go that way, yeah. Yeah, you just played too fast, I think.
Yeah. Well, welcome, family.
So this is your last chance to do something with this, and you have to play a Ko. So maybe this Ko threat, or actually no, not that one. You want this one. Yep. So you had many opportunities, Indy. I want you to know that. You just had to slow down and find one.
Oh, this is so painful.
Yeah, it's painful, but you still won the
But
game.
well, I won because I was like, you know what? I have majority of the board. I'm gonna go take over the rest of the board. You can have your little right corner and all that. I'm gonna take everything else. That was
Perfect.
my
That's
that
the
was my
attitude.
attitude, but it didn't work today.
Never give up, never surrender. It's good. It's good.
Oh, to infinity and beyond.
Right on. Right. So, and then you killed this, which was amazing. Good. Just taking is good there. This is all fine. Yep.
Yeah, in these games, I'm more so thinking of surrounding now. Like I'm trying to peer back the veil just a little bit more, trying to see
Great.
where the potentials for the eyes are and where there isn't any eyes. So that move right there that I just played on the H6 move was to kill that eye from forming.
Yep. Perfect.
Um, That's why I played there. Um, and so, I mean, at least that's what I'm noticing with my gameplay so far. What really bugs me is that when I actually see a very important move, my opponent sees it that same move and plays there. And
Yeah.
and I don't know if that's what you experienced when you first started training. Um, but I see the move. I was like, "Oh wow, this is a really important move. I got to go take this next turn." And then the opponent just plays there. So I don't know if you guys also see that too. But
Yep. That happens all the
okay.
way up into the dawns. Like
Okay.
sometimes you don't see a move right away, and then when you see it, right when you see it, your opponent plays it. So,
Yeah.
ah, yep. Your move here is good, and I think we can play this way too. Very difficult for black to make that second eye, regardless of what they do. Yep.
Okay.
But yeah, well seen to take the eye shape away. I'm just a little bit worried about how this plays out. Actually, yeah, I don't think this helped black, so it's probably fine.
Mhm.
Yeah, they should have thrown in first to get that incente. But neither here nor there. They just... Ooh, okay. Hmm. So yeah, when we start to look at endgame, we want to evaluate like what moves will get us the most points. And I know we
Mm.
haven't gone into a lot of depth with endgame, uh, because we wanted to get through the beginning and the middle first. But we need, and we're getting there. We're getting there, right?
Yes, we are.
So the end game moves that I see that are left are here, like these,
Mm-hmm.
and then this one
Mm.
are
I
pretty
have
much all
no
that's left.
I have no idea how you see that, but yes, sure.
It's the border between territories, right?
Okay, okay.
So this one's all filled in.
Mm-hmm.
All of that is filled in, so we
Mm-hmm.
don't have to do anything. Oh, I guess there's one more end game here. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then we feel like this is pretty resolved in the bottom left.
Yep.
So then there's only one border between two different territories left, right? And that's the border in this area.
Oh, okay.
So when I'm like, where do white stones need to go to surround that, to stop black from getting in? That's when I see the three triangles.
Okay.
So yeah, something like this might be a little stronger.
Mm.
They're probably going to Hane, in which case we do have to extend, and then they'll connect back, and then we can turn here.
Mm.
So this is a lot better than the game result just because we end up surrounding more in this area, right?
Mm.
Probably. Let's see what actually happened in the game. Yeah, this could be painful if... What is black doing? No, but black, no. Oh, yeah, this was painful. So they found something in here.
Yeah,
Um,
my weak point.
I think, personally, I think black should have cut here
Mm.
to start. Um, but what they played was okay. Because even extending here is Sente. So they still could have captured that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's rough. It's rough. But okay, we lost a couple stones, no big. Oh, don't, no. No. That's the border, play the border line. You'll never save those two stones, right? Because they're an Atari, it's not even a ladder. Yeah, this is super painful. In fact, why didn't black just capture here?
I don't know. I thought the black would. I really honestly thought black would. But he didn't. So, ooh, Globon.
Hey, Wild Nuggets, you need to tell me, the next move you want to make on that Globon over there. Just let me know in the Twitch chat. Uh-huh. And I will do that a little bit later. Okay, and then yeah, this game's over. Yes, almost.
Oh, we got another like 50 moves, but yes.
Okay, block this way
Why that way?
because you have so much strength here.
Oh, okay.
So let me show you what I mean. Because you have all that strength there, you can actually play this way. Hey, Kilton Ninja, thanks for the resub. Wow, 2 years. Amazing. And this is super hard to live now for black.
Hmm.
014, awesome. I will put it on the board and I will try to remember at the end of the lesson to put it up there. 014?
Why don't you
Awesome.
do it after this review game?
No, I'll do it at the end of the lesson. We're on
Okay.
a schedule. Okay.
Okay.
So yeah, black's a little harder pressed to live in the upper left corner now.
Mm.
And that's just evaluating where your stones are and what you can do with them. But I think you played fine.
Thank you.
All right, let's move on to the next game. Review this game. This one was against Noobbot.
Yep. I couldn't find a bot. I don't know what happened to Spectral K. Is there like a limit to how many bots OGS has at one time? Because I couldn't find
I
Spectral
don't
K
know.
at all. Yeah. But yeah, I try to find an AI that was my level. I mean, the next closest thing was at like 8K, 7K kind of thing. So
Mm-hmm.
I figured.
And
Mhm.
oh, yep. Where white's Noobbot is a 12Q. Everything's pretty. Oh, that's really weird. Of black. Okay.
Yep.
Another weird move by black. That's fine. Another super weird move by black. Okay, I should probably explain to the people who are 25 key why these are weird moves.
Be my guest.
um, yeah, really, black should be looking at, attaching and taking a base or whatever. Here, something like this. That's It's just really cuttable and strange. And then when we approach, black takes the 3/3. Super defensive, very, very slow. They were going to get the corner anyway. We would expect black to just back off like this. As you know, as you know. So yeah, all the weirds. And then black is already pincered. Okay. So this is something I want you to catalog and good to know. When black is already pincered, um, your best move is to kick them.
Hmm? What? Oh, okay, because they can't extend or make a base. Okay.
Right. They
Mm.
can, but it's going to be one that's over concentrated.
Mm.
Normally they would extend 3, and this way they can only extend 2. I don't know why my mic is flipping out. Hold on.
No worries.
Ba,
Hold on.
ba, 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 ba.
Hold on. Give me a
Hmm.
second. Hold on.
Yeah. Right. So now black is over concentrated. It's working now. Okay. Huh. So what part of the signal flow is doing that? Because everything looked okay. Huh. Maybe it is the patch cable between... Ah, that's what it could be. Okay. Is he here?
All right, back. Sorry.
He's back. Okay. So yeah, that's why we would kick when they're already pincered, because they're over concentrated now.
Okay.
So this was a little too light, but then black just did some crazy sauce and fine.
I don't know what Black was doing. I really
Yeah, but
don't.
what are you doing though?
I was going to squeeze Black even more.
Okay. So go ahead and make sure they don't take a base, right?
Okay.
Yeah. If you want to go from that direction, it's
Mm-hmm.
fine. Also, yeah, that's probably the best. Cutting is okay too, but it gives them the chance to make an eye after something like this. So yeah, right direction, I would say play low though. Make sure they don't get a base.
Okay.
That's a little bit...
Should I have haunted? Yeah.
Yeah. Hane at the head of 2 stones is a proverb.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I like the shape. Oh, it doesn't work here though. Yep, just bamboo. Much better.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I thought that the table would work.
And it did, but it shouldn't have, I
Yeah,
think is what happened.
the H18 would have been a dangerous play right there.
Yeah, they could have just captured the whole thing, but
Yeah.
they did this instead.
Mm-hmm. DDK bots. What can I say? It's magic.
So another thing you can consider in a situation like this is connecting... Oh, no, it doesn't work.
Because they can
Sometimes you
still
can connect
play.
under. Yeah,
They can still play H18 and
that's
kill
exactly
everything.
what.
Yeah.
Yep,
Bot magic. Yeah.
exactly. So
Oh.
yeah, they let you get away with some stuff there. What else happened in this game that was interesting? Uh, hmm. Okay. They shoulder hit you, so go ahead and stand up.
Okay.
Yep. Because this stone by itself is kind of weak, and you want to ultimately connect like this side. And your corner is probably fine. The bottom left corner is probably fine.
Mm.
But let's see what kind of bot magic happened. Ooh.
Bot should have just turned in, right? F4.
This is really tough for you now. Nope, they fixed your shape for you. That was nice. Okay, so... Yeah, I think if I were black, I would just surround the bottom
Mm-hmm.
and save these cut points for later.
Mm.
And then pushing that way seems like the wrong direction. Hane is bold. Ooh, that Hane is strange.
Is it?
I think so. Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah.
Okay.
I think push this way.
Hmm. I see a ladder forming. Potentially? No, no, nope.
Yeah, they can push out this way. But I think this straight out captures this.
Hmm.
And then you have another weakness here.
Mm-hmm.
Like if they Atari, then they might be able to capture. Well, maybe not. They can at least push in this direction.
Mm.
But let's see what happened. This is all fighting experience, so yeah. I'm not going to be too hard. You still captured that group anyway, so guess it didn't matter.
Like I said, the last couple of games I've been playing is more so, okay, how do I prevent the eyes from forming? Because if I can prevent the eyes, I can capture.
Yep. No, I think you're playing pretty well.
Well, let's hope
And
so.
your opponent is making all kinds of terrible moves, so
But these are like moves I would have made too if I was a non-lessened DDK person, I think.
yeah, maybe so. Good. Captured the whole center. Very good, very good.
Non-lessened.
Unschooled. All right, and that's the end? Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah.
Yeah, you dominated this game. Well done, well done.
Thank you.
All right,
Until
now we move to today's games where you were tired and couldn't concentrate and
well, I
all
want to get more games in because I saw that there was only 2 games and I was like, "Oh, okay. Well,
my teacher calls them a bunch of cheap excuses. So
fine.
I'm not going to call them cheap excuses because I know it's real, but
They're excuses."
they're fair excuses. They're not cheap. I paid for those excuses.
Oh, with my rank.
All right, let's see what happened here. We are black and we are playing an 11Q.
Mhm.
So far, so good. Yep, we played Joseki. Well done. Okay, here's where your first big mistake was.
Was it?
Yeah, and it's all about this stone, really. The stone in the middle.
Mm.
So you want a wall facing that stone.
Mhm.
And we took the other wall.
Oh, got it.
Yeah. You definitely want a wall facing that stone.
Okay.
And if you want Sente, you know, this one. And then if you really wanna get that, ooh, baby. That's you got the top now. Yep.
Mm.
So this might be a slight direction mistake depending on the game. What did we do? We kicked. Okay, that's fine. Yep, and they reduced right away. So now, basically, and this is, I would say they're playing above their skill level to play
Oh.
this right now.
Mm.
A little bit above their skill level. So they're basically saying your wall is going to be meaningless. So this is pretty painful for black. And you are correct. Oh, almost.
On the
It's
other
okay
side.
yeah, to Nuki now, but they were
Mm.
supposed to finish this, right?
Mm.
So if they're gonna ruin your wall, you gotta ruin their stuff too.
Okay.
Yep.
Damn, the karma in this game.
Yeah. If they're gonna try and ruin your stuff, you ruin their stuff too.
Oh.
Everybody's stuff gets ruined. Nobody's happy. Okay. Oh, come on, Mike. There we go. So you did it, but one closer, please.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, this was a very close match. Or not really, but
It's close for now.
yeah.
Okay. So your Sente. It's your Sente. Are there any weak groups on this board?
Yeah, the bottom three in the right and the middle.
You mean those?
I was looking at my piece, but yeah, those two. Yes. I was looking in that general area.
Oh, you think these are weak? The squares?
Yeah, I thought they were. Like if I'm looking at like both white sides and the square in the middle, like I'm getting pincer between the two, I would think that those would be somewhat weaker. But then again, that doesn't make sense. Never mind. Forget what I'm saying. I'm sorry.
Oh, Steven is asking a good question, and I really should explain this to you.
Mm.
Um, why do we want to play one closer to the too high wall? S-
Less wiggle room.
It's it's not only that. So
Oh,
yes, less wiggle room for sure. Normally white would want the three space, so you took it away, right?
yes. I mean, that's why I played there.
Yeah. But
So,
when we play there, where is it? When we play there, white does have the option to either shoulder hit or attach and still potentially make a base here with shenanigans.
mm.
So if we try to undo it, I mean they're gonna be out or up or I went too far as usual. Oop.
So is a good rule of thumb just to go at the minimum, right? So they have a two high stone wall, then you go two spaces away, three stone wall, two spaces away,
You
four
know,
stone.
it's in general you do want to do the if it's too high, then it's three spaces away.
Okay.
But in this particular case, you want to put even more pressure, in my opinion.
Okay.
So yeah, there's really no way for white to make a base besides running out here.
Okay.
So we're just putting maximum pressure.
Mm-hmm.
And then they don't have any attached shenanigans, anything like that. That's kind
Mm.
of the idea. But you making a base is fine. Okay, and this is the part of the wait, a little bit farther. Right, this is the part of the game where we needed to evaluate. Since we have Sente, we want to use it effectively. Um, and so we see the two white stones are the weakest group on the board. And so now we also want to evaluate where is our potential. So where is white's potential?
In the center of the board. It has to
Well,
go up
yeah, but
starting on the two triangles, right?
No, 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 no.
Oh.
So potential is going to radiate out from white's strong groups.
Mm-hmm.
So there's potential in those directions.
Okay.
And then zero potential down here.
Okay.
So it just kind of radiates from the groups. And then black's potential radiates from its strong groups.
Oh. Okay.
Like so. And maybe
Okay.
a little bit here. So is there a way that we can increase our potential while decreasing white's potential or attacking?
06 stands out to me.
So yeah, we can, whenever we're evaluating potential, we can look at moves like this. We can look at shoulder hits like this to limit our opponent while expanding ours. We can look at attacking while expanding our potential, which is
Okay.
probably what I would do in this situation. Um, 05, 06, either of those, yeah, that would work okay.
Because
So yeah, these are
uh-huh.
kind of the key points when you're looking at potential and you have Sente. You're like, I have Sente, let's take time, let's figure out um, where my potential is, where my opponent's is, and how to limit them or kill them and expand mine or attack them. So yeah, those are probably the key points at this point when you have
Okay.
Sente.
Okay.
So this is not a key point.
It was supposed to be the other end of that. Got it. Okay.
Yeah. So your potential is here.
Mm-hmm.
So if you play, like if you want to play in this area, then this stone expands your potential. And this is one of those cases where double Hane probably works okay.
Okay.
Because if they do a thing like this, then you're building your potential in the direction that you wanted anyway.
Okay.
But they responded. So again, we have Sente. Oh, and this just doesn't work, sadly.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't work.
You know what's funny? I actually read that far out, and I was like, "Oh wow, I'm gonna eventually escape. He's not going to box me in and do his stupid ladder." Nope, I read wrong.
It's a loose
Anyways,
ladder. Yeah. That's
yeah.
okay. Just a reading mistake.
Mm.
Okay, this one we played something a little strange. I think you should try and cut this apart.
Mm.
I don't think peeping is a good idea here.
It wasn't.
It just gives your opponent more strength. So you could also potentially take this Atari now, even though it's kind of like ugh. But if they try to connect this way, then you're getting a lot in the corner. A little bit wrong direction. Oh well. Yeah, that is probably not necessary. But it's okay that you played it. You were worried about the clamp? Yeah? I mean, this clamp. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. Was
I
that?
was waiting. I was waiting for you to keep going. I was
No, I
like,
was asking if you were worried about that clamp.
no, is it that clamp? Yes, that is the clamp. Yeah, either that or the A9, B8A9, both of them. I was worried about
Okay.
something during this time. I don't remember which one, but I remembered that I was like, "Oh shoot, I got to extend down, and then at least I can create two eyes in this little circle of mine."
Yeah, you're worried about nothing here.
Uh,
So you already have two eyes, and you're out,
mm,
and you can take this one.
mm,
So,
do
so
I
that's
have?
just a
I
misjudgment.
Oh, no, because the reason why I didn't think I had two eyes was because I was afraid that he would play at the C6, right? And that would force me to connect. and then he extends up, and then
Okay,
yeah,
so they play c6, this one?
yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then,
I would have to extend up, right?
well,
Or
what do they play
they
now? What
extend
does
up.
white
Sorry,
play?
they go up, right?
Do they play there?
Or do they
It's
Atari?
the world's shortest ladder?
Oh, okay. Well,
Then they maybe... So if they try to take this eye away, then you just take that one.
oh no, no, no. Here, go back to number 2. Hold on. Go back to number 2. I fill in number 3. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. And then they go to B7 to Atari me, right? Forces
Okay.
me to capture, right?
Okay.
Okay. And they go to A6.
That one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I would have just filled it in. I wouldn't play at B4. Huh.
And then it might be a ko.
Okay. Hmm.
Nice
Yeah.
reading of b7. Absolutely. Nice expectation there.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah. You're right. Move
Yeah,
5 at 6 is easier.
yeah, I was just very like I didn't want to go into a very complicated thingy, so I was like, you know what, just kill the chance of that happening, extend down kind of thing.
Oh, yeah. Steven's right. Playing this way is easier.
Yeah.
Then it kind of doesn't matter which way they go. You either take that one,
Hmm.
or if they do this, then we take this one. Yeah.
Hmm.
Yep.
Well, couldn't they just play A7 then, and then forces us to close that one eye, right?
Okay.
Yeah,
Now what?
and then A9.
There?
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. So you either have this move,
Oh yeah, I didn't see that. Okay.
or you have the throw in.
Hmm. Hmm. I didn't see that. Oh yeah, I didn't see that. Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Uh.
That's hard to read. I mean, this is pretty advanced for your 12-13 queue. This is
Yeah.
advanced for you. So don't feel
I,
bad that you didn't see that, but I did want to show it
well,
to you.
I did see how complicated it got, and that's why I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna extend just to not do that because my brain hurts right now. So
That's
yeah.
fair. Okay.
Oh man.
Just because you don't see the option doesn't mean I think you're playing poorly or anything like that. You have come a long way, and I want to continue to encourage you that you're doing a great job. But it is important to show you that stuff.
Mm.
Okay, let's rewind this a little bit. So, is White's move here Sente?
No.
Okay, and then where's White's potential?
Okay, so if I was to look at White's potential now, I would say it is on the left-hand side,
Mm-hmm.
right? There's a big bubble right there. A
Yep.
little bit on the right-hand side, but my stone at M15 is kind of squishing it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, it's somewhere
And
around there. And then maybe a little peep at the J8 area, just a little peep, that's it.
yeah, I think these two cover it.
Yeah.
So where's Black's potential?
Black's potential is top, middle.
Okay,
Yeah. Bottom middle.
just a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And then
So
yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah.
So when we you know do this kind of in our mind's eye,
Mm-hmm.
then you want to do something, maybe a forcing move in here, or
Mm.
maybe a shoulder hit over here. Let me erase the blue lines.
No, the blue
There we
lines
go.
help. Okay.
So yeah, we want to be looking at forcing moves that will expand our potential or limit white. We want to play on those kind of borderlines when we have Sente, and if there's nothing clear to attack.
Mhm.
Since white's fine everywhere and we're fine everywhere, then we want to be thinking about our potential and how to expand it with
Okay.
maybe a forcing move or
Oh.
even a big play. So these are all kind of ideas
Uh-huh.
as you read. So this is probably the next step in your game now that we've reviewed a few of these is taking the time when you have Sente to first of all find if there's any weak groups to attack. And then second of all, are there any weak groups that you need to defend? And is there a way to expand your potential while doing either of those two things? Make sense?
Yeah. Yeah, the idea of potential. I know, Paragirl, you, Kilted Ninja has always talked about that in the past, and it just is starting to kind of click now.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So we had to give you a solid foundation and
Mm-hmm.
we had to get you into the middle game to get to this point where we can start analyzing
Okay.
where people's potentials and what's valuable in the middle of the game.
Mm.
So let me just erase all these and let's imagine I would probably
I
yeah,
feel like 13D. No, no, sorry,
I would
13E.
probably take something
Yeah,
like this.
yeah.
They might respond to this, they might not because of this cut here.
Yep.
So if you're perceiving your opponent as jealous, then take that kind of move, and
Mm,
then I would look at this kind of shoulder hit here.
mm.
And so this is this might be wishful thinking for black, but this is kind of the idea you're going for, where you've taken those kind of intersections between potential and you've expanded your territory 6, 7, at least like 20 points.
Quick question.
Yeah.
Why did you play 1 and 3 if that's a self-peeping move?
Okay. So it's not though. It is, but it isn't. So in this
Okay,
case,
please help me explain because one week you're telling me okay, don't self peep. Other weeks you tell me it's okay to self peep, and now I'm getting confused with self peep.
okay, so it's not an
Oh,
always thing. So
okay,
what's
okay,
happening here is I'm playing a forcing move at one,
yes, that I
and
understand.
and
Yep.
white's responding, and then
Mhm.
this is also a forcing move,
Really?
um, to a degree. So
Okay.
white might push
Mm-hmm.
and then cut. That's what we're worried about,
Something like that. Yes.
which is okay.
The cap. Yeah.
We still got what we wanted.
Oh. Okay.
And then if they respond this way, then we have kind of an ideal situation like we talked about.
Mm.
And in this case, once again, if we play here and they push and they cut, then we just sacrifice the 2 stones.
Okay. Oh, that's sad. Sorry, Bob and Nancy.
No, it's okay though. We're giving up like 4 to 6
Okay.
and we're getting 20 in return, right? So that's an okay exchange. So yeah, you're right. I mean, the self peep maybe isn't the perfect move here, but it is more forcing than other things would be.
Okay. All right. Just wanted to make sure.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay, my
You right,
intention,
you right.
yeah, my intention right there is trying to save my dead group right there. So I'm trying to play like really
It's
weird
not
for him.
it's not possible.
It's not, I know. I was
So
quite sad
you
about that.
you only have 2 liberties.
Yep.
So they can Atari you at any time. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm, yep.
I saw it. I was like, "Oh, he has an illusion here. It's okay."
Hey, a man can dream.
Absolutely. As you should. Oop. Yeah, this was another illusion. Yeah, you can't kill the middle
I was
after
trying to.
this. I
Yeah.
know, sadly. Yeah, so now we can see kind of kind of the result of not playing the other way, of analyzing the potentials, and this is a way worse result, right? Yeah, this
Uh,
is a
yeah.
much worse result.
Yeah. Kilted, to answer your question, I on OGS is very little. I probably play bots maybe 4 or 5 times, but I do have the Crazy Stones app, which I play at night when I don't have internet around. So yeah,
Okay, this was good actually.
I thought I had it, but it wasn't enough.
Right. So what you actually want to do is press here.
Hmm.
If they disconnect you, then you have this double Atari, and you sack the 4 stones, but you get something at least, right? Mm-hmm. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, I think that's pretty much the end of this game.
Cool.
There was some end game, but we're not there yet. Because you're not losing an end game. When you lose,
Yeah, I'm not. I think we're pretty good with Endgame,
no,
or at least better with Endgame. Yeah.
you're not good at end game, but you're not losing in end game. You're losing before end game, is what I'm
Oh,
saying.
okay, okay. So never mind. Oh gosh. By the way, I got this little thing. At least let me highlight this just for a second, okay?
No, and I'm not fantastic at endgame either, but I'm pointing out that the place you're losing is before endgame, so that's why we're not there yet. Nice find on this.
I love it. Hey,
All right.
Kilton Ninja, to answer to clarify, when I play against a bot, most of the time I'm playing against like a 3 Dawn level bot, just so that I know what a correct move would be, because I know that DDK bots are kind of stupid. So, you know, it's probably not the best thing to do, but I do it anyways. Anyways, sorry, Daniel.
You're fine. Let's blitz through this last game since we just have a couple minutes.
Okay.
Um, we might be over a little bit, so I apologize for that.
Or we could save it for next week.
Let's just get to it.
Oh, all right. Okay.
This one you're totally exhausted. Um, a little bit tilty, so let's just maybe go over maybe the first quarter or so,
Yeah.
just to see if there's any big things we can address. So we're black. We're playing the same opponent who is now an 11Q as white. They're playing modern. Okay, good. You're reverting to something you know. That Hane is okay, I guess. Okay. Uh, block the corner is okay. But diagonal also okay.
Mm-hmm.
This one's not as okay. I still think you should block the corner here since they made the empty triangle.
Okay.
And
Huh.
if they cut, toot, 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 and they're dead, right?
Mm. No, go back. Sorry, go back to that. Wouldn't that
Yes.
be a ladder, and wouldn't I die with that ladder? No, 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 because the ladder breaks at 8. Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
And then they have all kinds of weaknesses. So
Yeah. Okay.
this one was very weak shaped just because they can cut here right away.
Okay.
And they have lots of ways out. They either get the corner or they get some of the top side.
Okay.
But okay, they forced you to fix your shape. That was nice of them. They kicked you. So
Mm-hmm.
go ahead and stand up.
Okay.
When you're sitting in a chair and someone kicks you, stand up.
Okay.
Okay, we have Sente. Good. Good, good, good. Okay, that's fine.
Mm.
You didn't need that one. So this was a
I thought
pass?
there would be a cutting move. Wouldn't there be?
Yes, but what happens afterwards?
Oh, do I get to kill it?
Either it's the world's shortest ladder, or it's a slightly longer ladder.
Hmm. Okay.
We're reviewing a double-digit Q game, Family Sushi. Um, okay. Yep, this is all fine. That's not fine.
Mm,
You know
sure.
this one. I saw you play it.
I panicked. I panicked.
You did panic.
I was like, oh shoot, he's going to cut me. All right, let's do Tiger's Mouth.
All right. Oh no. This is so bad. Oh, what a disaster.
Oh.
Okay. That was just Joseki mistake. I know you know better.
Uh,
Ooh. Hmm.
I was trying to do something, okay? I was trying to isolate that top left hand
Yeah,
group.
yeah.
Yeah, didn't work.
Yep, no. Okay,
Yeah.
so again, this is where we have to analyze potentials, and I'm just going to do this one really quick. White
Okay.
has a huge potential here and here, right?
Mhm.
And black has a little bit of potential here
Mhm.
and on top.
Mhm.
So probably the first thing we should do, let me just
M6.
we wanna start looking at reducing this area.
Yeah,
Um,
I can see it.
something
Or
like that. Maybe a
that.
shoulder hit here. So these
Mm.
are just like off the cuff ideas. I haven't read them out or anything.
Okay.
Um, other good ones are kind of this area here,
Uh-huh.
jumping up here,
Mhm.
any of that.
Okay.
We also can question whether this group is alive, and there's potentially shenanigans in there. I would probably look for them. It looks like it lives, but we can certainly harass it first. Like this kind of move, if they don't respond, kills the group.
Mm.
So yeah, be looking at that. So that's kind of, you had Sente, so this was a chance for you to um, analyze, what to do next.
Okay.
And this worked for you, so cool. Oh, Andy,
Sorry.
no,
Sorry.
play the co, play the co,
Oh.
play the co if you have co threats. And you do
Okay,
have a few co
well,
threats.
we never went over co's. Okay, I understand the
Ah,
concept of co's, and so I was a little scared, and I
mm-hmm.
didn't know if I have any forcing moves after I play a co.
Right,
Kind
so
of.
you're worried about having co threats. Gotcha.
Yeah,
Let's see, what
I
could
I
be a
don't
co threat?
see any threats that I could do that is a co threat. Yeah.
That one. And then
Yep.
I would say probably this one.
That one I saw a long time ago, and I was trying to block the K19 M19 stones, and I already had my eye on that, but I didn't.
Uh-huh.
After he took my stone on the N16, I just gave up on that. I was like, ah.
This might be a co-threat. Anywhere where if you get two moves in a row,
Mm-hmm.
it's really positive for you. A net positive is a co-threat in this
Mm,
particular game.
mm,
Yep. And White is looking at either like losing all of the triangle stones or gaining nothing or whatever they had in the first place. So this is kind of a flower co for black since they already lost the stuff that they would lose if White wins
mm.
the co.
Okay.
Yep.
Mm.
Yep, yep, yep.
All right, I gotta start utilizing more codes in my game. I'll
Of
be
course,
yeah,
white has
I'll
co-threats
be
too. Yep.
yeah.
So yeah, um, just making white fix was kind of painful, especially since your group only has like 3 liberties.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I saw that already. I was like, ugh.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're kind of effed there.
I know
Uh,
it's not that I effed, I just didn't know. Okay, give me some slack here. I was okay.
yeah, just try and connect your stuff, I would say.
Okay.
Don't worry about the 1 stone.
Okay.
Yep. And this is where the game really took a pretty downward turn.
Hmm. Yeah,
Ooh, they could
that
have been much more aggressive here.
F14. That F14 move killed me.
Yeah, later it did. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Keep in mind, you always have the option to connect here,
Yes.
like almost through the entire game. So
Yep.
you,
I didn't see it until the very end. Oh, actually, no, I did see it, but I wanted to surround that Atari, not Atari, that what is it, I shape right there in the 16 line thing,
hmm
N16. I wanted to surround that whole entire group so that he doesn't have a chance to make one more eye.
gotcha.
Because I can do a couple forcing moves afterwards to completely take the whole entire group. And so I was like, you know what? Let's leave it there, and we'll try to get back to it later. And
Okay.
hence why you start seeing me surround that top group right there.
So there's a
So
huge problem with this plan. Um,
I found that out the hard way, by the way.
they're probably alive in the corner here. They're probably alive in the corner.
I wasn't trying to kill the overall corner. What I was trying to kill is the long dragon chain, the tail.
Yeah, you can't though,
Oh, okay.
because they can just connect here at
Oh,
the triangle, right?
oh, oh.
They're
Well,
already they're already connected.
if I get rid of all the eyes, then I play on the what is it? Q18. That was my idea. Q18 just to cut it off right away.
Oh my, oh, that is optimistic. So
Yeah.
so you would have to fill in all of these liberties
Yep.
and this one, and white
Yep.
would have to and this one, and white would
Yep.
have to ignore it all.
Yep.
That is
Well,
super.
I had I had couple forcing moves, all right? Okay, so I had O15. He would be forced to
Mhm.
fill in that one eye shape, and as long as I killed the rest of the eye shape, then it should work. So, yes, that was my plan, my brilliance. It's almost frightening.
It's very optimistic. It's very optimistic. Yeah, that's
Oh
too
my gosh.
optimistic.
Okay. Anyways,
I fall prey to that some kind of optimism as well, quite often.
yeah.
So I get it. I get it.
Yep. Yep.
Also, just surround it.
Okay.
It's yeah, surround the right. It's fine.
Okay. Okay.
You're pushing your opponent into your territory, which is a little. Yeah,
Yeah.
this is tilt style here. You're tilting, I
Yeah.
think,
All right.
or
We
just
don't need to
tired.
watch any of this anymore. We're
Yeah.
done.
This game's over. Oh, and then you die on the top left too later. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just gotta dream, right?
Hey, you have to dream. That's how visionaries are made, all right?
That's exactly right. That's exactly right.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, you're doing great. You did rank up and then rank down, and that's fine. Going back and forth is normal. I think you're gonna be 10Q in no time.
Cool.
Keep it up. I would say focus on potentials. I think that was
Okay.
the big one in a few of the games.
Okay.
Is when you have Sente, evaluating the potentials and then also how they relate to weak groups on the board
Okay.
or forcing moves on the board. And I think
Okay.
taking those opportunities will get you pretty far, especially in middle game. Yeah.
Cool. Yep. Awesome. Thanks for the lesson.
Yeah. Thanks, Indy. See you soon.
Thanks. See ya, everyone. Bye.
Wait. All right. If you are a double digit Q and you are interested in lessons, I do offer lessons fairly reasonably. They are $10 for a 1-hour lesson. You can book them at that link that I just posted. And let me see, what's my spiel? Basically, we do exactly what you saw. I look over your game, see if there's an overarching pattern or concept that you need to learn, and we do a short lesson about that concept. And then we review your games, so I can show you in your games how that concept affected your games from the week. So that's the lessons that I do. I've had pretty good success. I've had maybe 4 or 5 students now. A lot of people enjoy it, so yeah.